Hi, my name is Alexander Melville, and we've lived here since, I would say, the summer of 2015. And we look to get chickens at the end of the next year, at the end of 2016. And we actually had Health Director Richard Day come over here and inspect our property to let us know if we could have chickens, because I know there was a regulation regarding a 40,000 square foot lot. This is only about 13,000 square feet, and Richard Day came and said this property looks fine, mostly because I have a property next to me that isn't residentially used, and a property behind me that's a parking lot, so I'm very far away from any of my abutting neighbors. And so he said, no problem, go build the coop. So I built the coop in 2017 and have had chickens with no problems ever since. And in fact, my neighbors, all 9 of us on the street, help me when I'm on vacation. You know, they take care of the chickens, they feed them, they water them, and collect the eggs, of course, which is one of their favorite parts. And so this has been a happy story until this past few months, when I guess there were these issues elsewhere in the town that prompted a crackdown on the chicken ownership here in Chelmsford. And that was tragic for us because we felt like we got served, you know, like a criminal in an arrest warrant or something. You know, we got a letter, certified mail saying, cease and desist, you have to pay $50 a day if you keep having these chickens. And as you can imagine, that caused a lot of anxiety and stress for us. And it's been an ongoing issue, it kind of in a state of limbo, as the town seems to try to scramble and try to figure out what comes next for all of us chicken owners that don't have anything going wrong with their coops, but are not in accordance with the exact letter of the law, which I also think has been, you know, archaically and almost insensibly worded if you read the accessory to dwelling bylaw. And so I know that that's something that they're actively working on changing right now. They have a meeting on Monday to address some or part of these issues. But as I currently understand it, it'll cost me upwards of $2,000 or $3,000 to renew my permit, and that's a big maybe. Much of the cost is due to the now required certified plot plan, which is $2,000 of the cost, and I think that's one thing that they will address on Monday. But the other costs are several $100s in fees that are required for the public hearings that I'm mandated to go to, and then of course the $50 animal permit fee on top of all that. So I'm hoping that sensible heads will prevail, and I know the town is working very hard on this issue and trying to make it fair and reasonable for everybody. But at this time, it's still up in the air, and I can't tell my children if we're going to be able to keep the chickens. It's really a day-by-day thing. I'm in contact with the town every week. I'm calling them every few days just to try to get a handle on how I can do this the right way to keep my chickens. Like I said, I've had no issues with anyone on my street. I've never had a complaint in years. And they fully encouraged me. My neighbors have encouraged me to build the coop when I first started on this endeavor. So I don't know what's going to happen, but you know, we want our chickens. We like them. I have a family of 5, and we eat almost 4 dozen eggs a week. And these guys do most of that during the warmer months. So it's nutritious. It's probably healthier than what I can get at the grocery store. It's local. I can share it with my family and friends, and yeah, I don't see a downside, and I really hate to see this chicken issue overblown to what it ended up being, and I just hope we can get a good resolution to this issue soon.